Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. In the last episode, the class trial was over. However, Kokichi decided he still wanted to set the cat amongst the pigeons. He's now calling Maki out for being a bigger liar than even him. I'm talking about Maki.
Huh?
What?
What?
What do you mean, Maki's a liar? I thought you had left. Why haven't you gone? Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
Blackmail. Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like, "If you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are." Except that Ryoma would never have done that because Ryoma was a pretty stand-up dude. He was very live and let live. I've said this before, I don't know what Maki actually is. She's not the ultimate child caregiver. That's a load of bollocks. There is absolutely nothing in her design or personality that says, oh yeah, she is the ultimate child caregiver. She's something dodgy. She is something that would make people go, what? Like, I think she's got a meth lab. I think that's what her personal room is. I think it's a meth lab. I just can't see, bearing in mind that Ryoma's been to prison. He was the least judgmental person here. He would never have blackmailed someone. This is a load of bollocks. This is as much bollocks as Maki being the ultimate child caregiver is. Ryoma would never have done this. If you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are. That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma.
Which means...
She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute.
Hold on!
Why you? What shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I've known Maki's true identity the whole time. Oh, she pissed. She pissed. For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast. Oh, yes! Get him, bitch! Get him!
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. But that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows.
Killing from the... Ultimate assassin? She doesn't have a meth lab, she has a murder lab! Oh!
Right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
Oh! That makes so much more sense! She looks murderous! Ooh! Oh, how dare! Don't cut me off there! A thin line divides heaven and hell. Surviving members 12, to be continued. Oh, we got her gloves. Damn. I've got a save from like 5 minutes ago. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, hello. Hello.
What you're seeing now is live footage of the sky from our camera at the scene.
Normally I'd have a moment. Oh, we'll go through this first.
You can clearly see the meteors raining down. We are witnessing what looks like the end of the world. This is not a movie. I repeat, this is not a movie. This is live, unedited footage. This is real. The sky is falling before our very eyes. We've just been notified that the government has officially declared a state of emergency. Subway stations have been opened as shelters. The government is instructing citizens to remain calm and evacuate to their nearest shelter. Children and invalids are to be given first priority.
I think that was transfer student from beyond the grave, not grave beyond from the transfer student, which is how I was reading it for a hot minute there. Okay, Okay, we'll work our way backwards. I don't know what to make of that footage with meteors coming down over Japan. I don't know what to make of that. I find that, this is not a movie! This is not a movie! I find that suspect. I find that really weird. I can't imagine a news report saying that. To me, that's the line that's making me go, what? Up until then, I was like, oh shit, Karumi was gonna go stop meteors, damn. But then, this is not a movie, this is not a movie. I'm like, why? News reports don't say stuff like that. That's just weird. Maki being the ultimate assassin, it makes so much more sense. She looks like an assassin. She looks like she could be murdering hoes. Like, I like that. I like that twist. Also, again, it just... There is... How do I put this? There's always been memory shenanigans. There has always been memory shenanigans with each game. However, here, not only do we have memory shenanigans, we have people outright lying about major things. Not little things. Major aspects of themselves. People are just lying. And the big... If I could attach a statement to this game, it's trust nothing and no one. Trust nothing and no one, because anyone and everyone could be lying to you. And everything I'm told, I find myself second guessing, because what if they could be lying? They could be lying, I don't know. I really enjoyed Karumi's execution. The executions they've gotten a lot more bloodthirsty. They've gotten a lot more bloodthirsty, and I enjoy that. I quite like that a lot. They feel more impactful. Oh god, there was stuff I wanted to talk about. There was, and I've completely forgotten. Bug, come on, brain, don't do this. Don't do this to me. That was it. What's going on? What's going on in terms of the larger plot? What have we learned? So I had a thought halfway through the chapter. You know what? If I go to here, I want some background music. That's my thing. Let's go for that. That way I'm not looking at a black screen. There we go. I had a thought halfway through the chapter, because again, we've seen no evidence that this is being filmed. We had during what was it, Der Flowalser? I don't know how to pronounce that, but during Kaede's execution, a big red light live that flashed up. I didn't notice that during Strand of Agony. I didn't notice that. I'll have to review the footage again, but I didn't notice that. Beyond that, we haven't really seen any evidence that this game is being filmed and, you know, viewed by someone like it was in the first game or the second. So I had a thought, what if this is a Doki Doki situation? What if all of the characters were just monikered? By which I mean, what if they realise that they are in a video game called Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony that was developed by Spike Chunsoft, and they all decided, you know what, we're gonna have a mass suicide in the first chapter. Because we can't be arsed with this. We're not having it. That would explain that I just want to die with everyone else. That would explain that. And they've since been completely brainwashed so that they, you know, forget that they're in a video game. Like, we've seen that Spike Chunsoft will go a bit meta. We've seen that. They will occasionally go a bit meta and they'll break the fourth wall. Could this be like a full, we are kicking down the fourth wall. There is no fourth wall anymore. They now fully realize that they are in a video game that we have made. I thought that could be interesting. However, we got told, oh, you're the only ones left at the beginning of the second trial. That was very interesting. I also very quickly, I have fewer thoughts about the second chapter than I did the first. And the second chapter was extremely good. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was a lot of fun that we didn't get front row seats for the setup of the crime. I really appreciated that. I hope they keep on doing that. I want to have to figure shit out as the chapter goes on, rather than banking up clues and being able to go, okay, there's the crime scene, bap, 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 okay, this is how it's done. I would much rather say, oh shit, there's the crime scene, what clues are about? I'd much rather do that. So I hope we keep being kept away from the crimes that are, as they're being prepared. I really hope they keep up with that. So I had theorized that Karumi, let's go over to rip, mega rip. So I did theorize that Karumi was potentially the mastermind, considering she got killed off in chapter 2. Yeah, she's absolutely not the mastermind. If the mastermind was to be killed off, they would kill them off in either the first chapter or the fifth one. There hasn't been a death in chapter 6. In any of the previous games, I don't think. So if the mastermind was to be killed off, they would have killed them off in the first or fifth chapter. You don't kill anyone off who's actually important in the middle chapters, because people will forget. People will forget that. So sad times, my theory about Karumi being the mastermind, I am like 99.9% certain was wrong. As such, I am moving on to my backup choice of Samuki. You now most closely fit the criteria I have, so now I'm keeping my eye on you. And I was actually thinking back. Has Samugi done anything weird? Anything weird at all? And she's had her like, oh, I'm so plain. I'm just plain old Samugi. My thought process is plain. Da-da-da. That's really weird. That's a really weird way of speaking, but it just could be a quirk of her personality. So I was quite content to say, okay, maybe she's just a bit weird like that. But then thinking about it, she actually has done something that I'm like, why would you do that? Why, pray tell, would you do that? If you remember, during chapter 2, Gonta thought he saw an insect. He thought he saw something, I don't know if it was crawling or flying or what, but he was certain, I saw something really small. And we actually had a chat with Samugi about that, and she was like, oh no, he didn't see anything. He didn't see anything at all. And I'm like, what? That's a really weird response, especially because then she started going on about how, oh, there are no insects here, so he must be mistaken. And I'm like, that's a really weird thing to say, because that implies certainty. She didn't say, oh, well, we believe there aren't any insects here, so he probably was wrong, but maybe there are, and she was completely certain there are no insects here. He was mistaken. That's really weird. That's really strange, in my opinion. And then I had the thought, what if it wasn't an insect? What if it was a drone? A very small drone. We've seen no evidence that they are being outright filmed, but they could be being filmed, in secret. They could be using drones. In which case, that's what Gonta could have seen. He could have seen a very tiny camera following him around. And like I said, I just find her response of, oh no, he was absolutely mistaken. 100%, he was mistaken. There are no insects here, so he couldn't have seen an insect. That means he was mistaken. Not, we believe there are no insects here, so what did he see? She was just saying, oh yeah, his eyes must be wrong. His eyes must be wrong. We know that Gonta has amazing vision. Gonta himself has confirmed that he has amazing vision. The likelihood of him being wrong is very small. Yet here we have Tsumugi saying, nope, he's wrong. There are no insects here. 100% no insects here. Don't ask me how I know that for certain, but yep, he was wrong. I find that sus. That is extremely sus behaviour. And when they brought up that the videos probably have the same technology as the flashback lights, again, she reacted weird. Her sprite was of her sweating. And she was like, the same technology? What? Now that, to be fair, that could have just been shock. That could have just been shock, like, oh wait, they're using the same technology on us? What? Or you could read it as someone saying, oh shit, they figured that out? They figured that out? What? Like I said, it's that scene where she was like, oh yeah, Gonta was 100% wrong. He didn't see anything. There are no insects here. Why so certain? Why so certain? Her getting a bit weird when the students were discussing the motive videos and the flashback lights, her going on about her being plain, I'm like, I can see alternate explanations. I can see alternate explanations for that. I can't see an alternate explanation for why she would be so adamant that Gonta was wrong, that he was seeing something, and that there are no insects here, and therefore he must have been wrong. Not, oh, well, there are no insects here, so what did he see? She's completely shutting that line of inquiry down. She's saying, well, there are no insects, therefore he didn't see anything, he was mistaken, blah, blah, blah. That is weird. That is real weird, and it is real fucking sus. And I don't know. Like I said, other aspects can be explained away. That can't. That cannot be explained away. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Tsumugi. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Tsumugi. She was my second choice for the mastermind, mainly because it was like... Excuse me, there we go. Like I said, Karumi fit the criteria perfectly. She matched up really well when next to Junko and Chiaki. And then it was to be honest, it was more so as a joke. For Tsumugi, none of the other students really fit. Tsumugi vaguely fits, but like I said, only vaguely. But like I said, now thinking back to it, that scene was so weird. Why are you so adamant? Why are you so adamant that Gonta must have seen, that he must have been mistaken? He didn't see anything. It wasn't an insect, therefore he didn't see anything. Not, oh, it wasn't an insect, therefore what did he see? We need to investigate. Why are you shutting that down? It's suspicious. It is very, very suspicious. And I am going to be keeping an eye on her. I just tapped my my controller against my desk. I do apologise if you heard that. You know what? Before I get back into it, before I get back into the game, let's go over to a character I don't particularly want to focus on. However, I feel I need to. I would not normally do this. However, I need to. Please, can someone let me know if Kaito is as involved in the other investigations as he was in the one for Chapter 2? Please, someone let me know. The investigations are my favourite part of any Danganronpa game, and Kaito makes them unenjoyable for me. I spent so much of the first game feeling absolutely miserable because Kyoko was there. However, generally speaking, we got to the investigation. That's what kept me going, to be brutally honest. That's what kept me going. Okay, Kyoko's here, and I fucking have to deal with her, but then we'll get to the investigation, and I don't need to be around that bitch. I can just go around doing my own thing, enjoying the trial, the case, this, that, and the other. The investigation segments really got me through the first game, and I'm not gonna lie, I would be rather heartbroken if it is a case of every time there is an investigation, Kaito comes along to ruin it. I would be really upset. I need to know if he insists on hanging around Shuichi, calling him his sidekick for every single investigation, because I need to prepare myself. I'm gonna be honest, if every chapter I am concerned, like, oh god, what if he's involved in this investigation? I want to look forward to it, but I can't, because what if Kaito's there? I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to stress myself out every single chapter because I'm concerned whether or not Kaito is going to ruin everything for me. I'm not willing to deal with that stress. So if someone could let me know if Kaito is as involved in the other investigations as he was in Chapter 2, I'd be very grateful. I should just clarify, I want to prepare myself for if he is super involved. I'm not saying if he is super involved, then I'm gonna quit. I feel... How do I put this? For the first time, I actually feel very invested in the larger story as a whole. I enjoyed the overarching plots of Danganronpa 1 and 2, but I never felt like, oh, what's going on? Why are they here? What's this? What's that? I was mainly focused on the cases. With V3, I actually am like, why are they here? What's going on? So I'm not saying I'm quit. I just like to be able to prepare myself for, okay, now I have to deal with Kaito. Goddamn. As I said, I don't ask for spoilers all that often, but like I said, Kaito makes the game unenjoyable for me. And my favourite part of the game is the trials. I don't want to be miserable going through that. So yeah, if someone could let me know, I'd be very, very grateful. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to speak about for this chapter, I think. I don't really have any ideas in terms of the main story. Like I said, my first thought was, could this be some kind of Doki Doki situation? I'm less inclined with that because of that scene with Tsumugi where she was saying, oh, Gonta didn't see anything. It wasn't an insect, therefore he saw nothing. I'm shutting down this line of inquiry. Like, I'm slightly less inclined to believe the Doki Doki theory after that. But, yeah, I don't really have any kind of like, oh yeah, I think this is what's going on. I'm still trying to put things together. Yeah, I think that's everything. Let's return back to the game. It was the day after the second class trial. We all headed to Maki's lab on the 3rd floor of the school building. And awaiting us there was an unexpected sight.
Come on, man.
It really is a murder lab. I like the cloak. I like the big red cloak. What the heck is this? It's like weapon warehouse.
Right?
See, I told you she's not the ultimate child caregiver. She's the ultimate assassin. Maki is the ultimate assassin?
Is that all right?
Kokichi, you learned that from the motive video, right? Monokuma said everyone's talent at the beginning of their video. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh. Ryoma knew Maki's true identity because he had her motive video. And because you saw that. I knew the whole time. Given my position, I'd obviously know before any of you, right? He is the ultimate liar.
Huh?
Your position?
Ah.
Oh, don't worry about it. That was a lie. Anyway, her reaction yesterday pretty much gave away that she's the ultimate assassin. Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. But that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows. Right, Miss Ultimate Assassin? But why ever did she lie about being the ultimate child caregiver? 'Cause assassins had to do all their killing. If people find out they're assassins, they get all cautious and they can't kill anyone.
It can't be.
Did she hide her real identity because she was planning to kill us? I'm gonna say this now, I don't think Maki will ever be the Blackened. I don't think she will ever kill anyone, she's much too obvious. Did she hide her real identity because she was planning to kill us? But then, why hasn't she killed anyone yet? She has had many opportunities to do so.
I'm disappointed.
Jeez, robots can't even understand human feelings, let alone a girl's heart.
How rude!
Please, take back what you just said. I can too understand human feelings.
Listen closely.
But I'm still in the process of collecting data. Please give me data, please.
Right?
If you're so worried, why don't you ask her? She's been holed up in her room all day. But I can't promise that she won't try to kill you like she tried to do to me. Well, you threatened her. Good thing everyone was there to stop her. But what about next time?
'Cause Atua says so.
Best let sleeping gods lie. The talent of a killer. That is the biggest threat to all of us who wish to survive. Oddly enough, I don't view Maki as any kind of threat. Like I said, she's too obvious. She's too obvious a culprit. I think she is the least threatening person here.
Hey!
Let's just lock her up somewhere so she can't kill anyone. I'll leave that to you, Gonta.
Huh?
Huh? But
Got it!
I'll help too. I don't want another killing to happen.
Wait!
Wait, you don't have to take it that far. It's not like she's trying to kill us.
Sneak attack!
A sneak attack is the way to go. We have to strike before she does. Hit her from behind. A sneak attack? Strike before she does? Shouldn't a Kido master be saying those things?
It'll be okay.
If that's the case, then Atua and I will work with everyone to uphold the peace.
That's fine.
If so, then I'll cheer you on. I'll use my magic to pull pom-poms out of my mouth.
Wow!
Wow! That kind of peppy cheer magic would make anyone excited.
Don't worry about it.
Hold on, guys. Leave Maki to me. I'll take down that mask of hers. Kindly fuck off.
Ugh.
Ultimate assassin, my ass. Always messing around.
Huh?
Kaito, don't do anything stupid. That's gonna be real fucking hard for him.
Okay.
Okay, let's leave everything to Kaido. Maki, prove me wrong. Kill him. Kill his ass. Do it, Maki, for me, please.
You get it?
Fuck you! How dare you be mean to Gonta? He is my baby. Maki, if you could also kill Kokichi, that'd be great. Gonta, you should stand back. Nothing good ever happens when you try to help.
Huh?
Stop negging him! Stop negging him! He's a good boy! Oh, yeah, sorry. Don't apologize. You've done nothing wrong.
Come on, man.
And you shut up. Yeah, a man should apologize easily because men can be wrong. Fuck off. Hey, Gonta, like I told you, a man shouldn't apologize so
Well.
And you know what? With Monokuma's appearance, I am going to bring this episode to a close right here. In the next one, we go back to 45-minute episodes. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.